Well, it was about 5:45 or something in the morning, and this is the view out of our hotel. Edinburgh. Oof, it was pretty hot last night, so I opened the windows up. Pretty nice. Okay, so we're at Edinburgh Castle. We're at Edinburgh Castle and check out the humanity. Holy lightning. It's just packed with humans. Luckily we bought an Explorer pass which cost us about 60 or 70 pounds, but well, 25 pounds each or something.
Yes, yeah.
But that just saved us going through a huge lineup to get up here today. So we just blew right by them, which was good. So we'll have a little look down here. So down there, the building with the green roof is the hotel that we stayed in, and just below that is the train station, which is built on top of the filled-in land that used to be the slough, or the cesspit of Edinburgh proper. It used to drain down from there down into there, and that got filled in back in the 1800s and turned into Princess Gardens. So I'll pan round. So there's the Colosseum, or the half-built Colosseum, and you can see that from our window. You can see that on a previous video. So, and then straight down there is the law that Wally was telling us about way back when, Berwick Law, which is an extinct volcano. So that's the Berwick Law down there, just to give you an idea of where we are. That's our hotel with the green roof on. And then, at least I believe it is. Yeah, I think that's right. We were on the left-hand side of that, looking straight down onto the train station. So now if we pan round, pan round, that's the Firth of Forth out the background there. And basically straight over there where those big buildings are, way over, I'll pan in on those. Straight past that island, and way over there is Largo. Well, actually that would be Kirkcaldy over there, and then north of there on the coast you get to Largo. So I'll zoom back and I'll give you a pan tour of Edinburgh. So coming round, looking up the Firth of Forth. This is the new town over here, I guess, and then you can see a bunch of the new town buildings, which was the new town built, I don't know, back in the 1800s still, maybe even 1700s. That way there goes up to Perth and Stirling, and I'll keep panning around. Pan down a little bit on the castle, pan around. Dad taking a photo of me, right on. Okay, all good. So we're going to go wander around the castle, and we don't really like being a sheep, so we're probably not going to last here too long before we get pissed off with the whole affair. But we're at Edinburgh Castle anyway, Dad.
Yes,
and the Explorer Pass paid itself off,
Absolutely.
even just in the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, beauty. I'll fire this thing up again when we see some good stuff. Otherwise, this is Edinburgh Castle from the top, and we're going for a walk. See ya. That'll be the chapel there, Dad.
I like looking at the battlements, you know.
Yeah, I like just the old stone.
Yeah.
You know, look at this, it's built right into the stone,
Right
eh?
into it. Built all over, however she works.
Yeah.
Alle bakken bij het elkaar.
This is St. Margaret's Chapel here, actually. The old stone, the old glass windows. That's it there, Dad. St. Margaret's Chapel. This one. St. Margaret's Chapel. We'll be going in there right away. That's a big gun there.
Yeah.
こちらがセントマーガレットチャペル。
Mons Meg. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's huge. That's pretty big.
Man könnt ihr 13 noch schnell annehmen, was ihr sagen.
Das ist die 11 erstmal. Yeah, for 8 pounds.
A wee little chapel. Oh, that's stained glass is awesome. Wow, that's cool. You're right. There we go, St. Margaret's Chapel. That's awesome. Even the purple one there is neat.
Going to Rosslyn Chapel.
Okay, that's St. Margaret's Chapel. I'll stop the video now.
Sí, no te has de comprar los últimos días. En la segunda casa. Por no-
Wow, the people is just unreal how many people there are here. Did you go in?
That before me over, just going in and out like just a little church, I'd imagine, eh?
Nice stained glass,
Is it?
Yeah. but it's, you know, that's the length of it. But it's pretty neat. It's just the stained glass is awesome. Old stained glass, you know.
Well, that's a lot.
Oh yeah, no, go and have a look.
Take long.
Edinburgh Castle.
Ngayon dito sa kanto kita din.
Pila na.
Mabilis lang yan.
C'est avec lui qu'on va expliquer.
Non, c'est pas avec celui-là, il est en bas.
Quoi? Vers quoi?
That's where the lone piper was playing last night. It was up on top of there. That's the lone piper's stand right there. Down there's the where we went to the tattoo, which was pretty awesome. Okay, I'll stop the video here. Dad just went into St Margaret's Chapel, sorry, and that'll take him all of about a minute and a half. It's more navigating the humans than it is navigating the chapel. See way over in the distance over there, the Forth of Firth Bridge to the right. See if I can pan in on it. Just might be able to catch the edge of it. Just there, and to the background of that is the big bridge, the big suspension bridge that now goes across for the road traffic. And the Forth of Firth Bridge was the rail traffic. Okay, cool. They had graffiti back here in 1749, it says, if I can't read it, but it says John Hickman, W.M. John Hickman, 1749. This is when Edgar carved that graffiti in. Unique stairwell, spiral staircase, stones. We're going in to see the honours. So this is sign says Robert the Bruce, crowned with a circlet of gold, 1306. So we were up at Arbroath Abbey, which is where these crown jewels were hidden for a while. And if you remember earlier in the videos, that it was hidden. The crown jewels were hidden for a while and buried for 9 years at the church there, just outside of Arbroath.
Faccio del piacere.
No, per quanto?
Okay, so this is in the Great Hall in Edinburgh Castle, and I'll give you a pan around this room. We just went through another two areas. One was where the crown jewels of Scotland are kept, and it's a huge big safe, and you can't take photos or anything in there. And also the National War Museum of Scotland. But look at that, broadswords. And then if we pan around, this is the Great Hall banquet room. They still use this for banquets. But they got all kinds of swords and pike poles and suits of armour. Oh, one wing there taking a photo. The old broadsword, eh? Yeah. Mortars, trench mortars, they were used in the wars in New Zealand too, against the Maoris. Pike pole lances, some pretty old ones up there. Man, the panelling, the wood panelling is just unreal. Full-on suits of armour. Had some pretty good hatchets for destroying people. It's quite a nasty looking one there. The old suits of armour, eh, Dad?
Yep.
And some of those were some pretty good hacking looking units. That one's got a hook on it and drag you back in and slice your head off again. The Great Hall. All the detail and painting on the roof. Don't know if you can pick it up. It's pretty cool though, eh, Dad?
Oh, yeah, magic to watch and to see.
So we'll wander out and I'll give you a pan of the courtyard and the two buildings, the building where the crown jewels were, and also the just pan around in the courtyard out there, and that'll be our video tour of Edinburgh Castle. The wood panelling here is just gorgeous. Yeah. So they still use this room for state banquets. That'd be pretty cool to have a state banquet in there. So in there is where the crown jewels were. Dad and I just went in there, and that was pretty good. Saw them. And then that's the Scottish War Memorial in there. You're not allowed to take photos in either one of those places. So that was pretty good too. And we actually looked through one of the books for the Queen's Own Highlanders and found the Lawsons, and there was a couple of Lawsons there, Fife, that we figure one of them would have been Dad's uncle, which we'll hopefully see his grave when we go to Stirling Castle, which is later on in our tour o' Scotland. So that's us.
Yep.
The Edinburgh Castle video tour, fairly quick, but there's so many sheeples here that me and Dad are pretty much done with the whole thing, I think, aren't we, Dad?
Yes, we are, and so long as your machine is running.
Yeah, no, that's running. Shut up. Okay, well, we'll call that good. This is Edinburgh Castle, and we'll finish on St Margaret's Chapel. That was pretty neat in there. Done deal. Rightio, so we've done the Edinburgh Castle, we've gone up and down the mile again. We've pretty much walked out, but if you look over the back of Dad's shoulder, I'm just gonna pan up and zoom in, and that's our room up there with the window open still on the corner there. That's our room right there. That's where we stayed in that hotel, the Scotsman. And I'll just do a little pan around. We're down at Waverley Station, which is where the old all the shit from the city used to run down here, and then they filled it in the 1800s. And I'll just do a little pan around here from our car park. We're not going up there because we've had enough of humans, and we've still got Stirling Castle to do, so we figure we're gonna call it good. So this is pretty much the end of our City of Edinburgh. And there's the City of Edinburgh tour, and I'll just pan around back to the hotel. You can see we just had a beer in a pub over there called the Toll Booth, which is probably the front of that building there, and that building's been there since 1590, and it was the original toll booth to get up the Royal Mile. So we had a beer in there, and now we're going to head out of Edinburgh and head down to a little place called Louder, I think, at the Black Bull pub. But yeah, up there's where we stayed. We had a pretty good time in Edinburgh.
Oh yeah.
The tattoo was awesome.
Cracker. Yeah. Beauty.
Oh yeah.